he is, King Kone. I love this. This is this has got to be my favorite ice cream place I've ever seen. By the way, sporting a Pointless Nostalgia shirt today. Look at that. That is a great logo too. So here is King Kone. And there he's got his 2 ice creams. Up at the top, looks like he might have an ice cream headache as he lifts that giant cone. It's a small little ice cream shop. My guess is they do not serve ice cream this time of year. They're right next door to Crispy Crunchy Chicken. There he is. King Kone. And you can see the impressive height of King Kone and his King Kone. I came here about 8 years ago, 7, 8 years ago, and did the same show, different location. And we ate at this place, and we had a thing called the garbage plate. And I'm hoping to go there today and get one. At that time, this family video here was still open. Now, sadly, I don't know how it was still around then, but it is gone today. But let's go take a peek in the windows and reminisce about the old days of family video, which stuck around in most areas longer than Blockbuster did. I don't think I definitely never had a rental card at one. I may have gone in this one and looked around, maybe bought a used movie or something, but I never really went to a family video. You see there's the drop slot right there where you would return your video. So during the time that this was a rental store, this door would have been unlocked and you would have been able to go in there, drop off your video, and it is cleared out. Oh wow, this looks like, I don't know what this was. Maybe they had like a little, Jimmy John's. At a Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's also, by the way, disappearing everywhere. There's, oh, look at those. Couple pretty little doggies. Don't worry, doggy, I'm gonna go this way. Don't worry about me. I know Jimmy John's is closed. It says here that they fix discs, so if you had a bad Blu-ray, DVD, the fine folks at Family Video could help you out. The only thing left is a ladder right in the middle. Some of the light fixtures are still on, but that's it. Look at this beautiful mansion. This was built for an oil baron in the 1800s. The ball up there on the balcony. I don't know if anyone lives here now. Yeah, it says 1876. Look at those front doors. It's deceptively large. Like, I've seen pictures of it from above and read about how many bedrooms and bathrooms it has, and it is big. I mean, it's like, this looks like a story, another floor, another floor, another floor. I was driving around yesterday and I passed by a modern Coca-Cola distributing center that's not far from here, but this was the original Coca-Cola distributing center in this area. And I'm going to show you the front of the building. Very cool logo and some imprints right on the front. You can see it's still a factory. I think it's used for like the power department or something, but this was where they bottled the Coca-Cola. And I love that they did not take down the Coca-Cola name when Coca-Cola left this building. Look at that. Coca-Cola bottle on each side. I like this. I think this is Art Deco. Let's see what it says here. Elmira Coca-Cola Bottling Company circa 1939. Let's see inside. You see the beautiful wooden framed glass doors there. There's a historic church here. There's a lot of buildings that look like they could be the historic church I'm looking for, but I believe it's this one, and so we're going to take a look at it. This is it, Trinity Church. The cornerstone was laid in 1855. It said online that it stopped being an active church just a couple years ago. There's some talk that they're going to turn it into a sports complex. In here we've got a 1929 Chevrolet popcorn truck. It was in service until 1971. And they built a house for it right here in the middle of the downtown. It's a beauty. So there's an old picture of it when it was in use there. Popcorn, $2. Peanuts. Over here is the First Baptist Church. And then across the way here is, I believe it's a minor league hockey arena. That's where they had the convention the last time I attended it. The hockey arena, believe it or not, actually was less room than they have at the convention in the Sears. And actually, I think worked much better in the Sears than it did in the hockey arena. Since Veterans Day is upon us, there's a lot of flowers here. Must have had some ceremony to honor some of these people that are remembered in this area of downtown. We saw several Mark Twain locations the other day. We didn't get to see this, the Mark Twain building, right here in downtown. Mark Twain would spend his summers here, and he is buried here in Elmira. Here is a statue to recognize Spanish War veterans. And I don't know who Thomas K. Beecher is, but he looked like that. Here in Wisner Park. And over here, in memory of Mark Twain and his wife, whose home was on this site. So he used to have a house. Now there's a shopping center here. That's the house. This used to be Hungry Harry's Homestyle Diner. They had a drive-through. I wonder if it had been something else prior to it. But what I noticed was this crazy Papa Smurf guy on the sign. Look at this. I mean, wow. Hungry Harry really sure looks like he's a Smurf with a hat. Yeah, I don't know if this was ever like, I don't know what kind of restaurant you'd have of this size that would also have a drive-up. A nice place. Had a good meal there. They had something on the menu called the garbage plate. Now, I had a garbage plate at the hot dog place, Central Hots, last time I was in town, and that was hot dogs covered with like a German potato salad or something. This was completely different. I didn't get it though, but I showed it to you on the menu. I'll show you what it looked like. And also they had a picture of the restaurant from, looked like the 70s, which is pretty wild to see. I just ordered a typical American breakfast. It's pretty good. Everything was great. Service was wonderful. There used to be an Ames here. Ames was a department store. They had them all around the East Coast of the United States. I don't know if there were elsewhere, but I know there were some in Virginia. There were some in New Jersey. They've been closed for, I feel like, close to 15 years, maybe. But this one, out of business, but still has the sign on it. Let's go take a peek in the window, see what it looks like. The only purchase I ever remember making at an Ames was I bought the DVD of The Nightmare Before Christmas in the early days of DVDs. And if I remember correctly, I paid way too much for it. I think it was $39 or $29. A lot of bird feathers in there. It says there are padlocks on the loading dock. And then there's a for rent sign in there. Place looks like it's been completely cleared out and been sitting here empty for a long time. Here's some of the doors. Somebody must have kicked them in or something, so they put some wood there. And even the flooring has been removed. Across the street is Beer World. Sounds like a great theme park. By the way, if you enjoy these videos, come back every day because I do one at 2 o'clock. Also, be like Fonzie. Give this video a thumbs up, and while you do, go, hey! It helps with the algorithm, gets more people to see this, which I'd appreciate. Ooh, camo bag. Thank you. That's very cool. turned the lights on Christine, and somebody's getting a picture laying down right underneath it there, as if he was just mowed down. There's Stephen Williams. I hosted his Q&A yesterday. He was in the Blues Brothers and also most famous for Supernatural and the X-Files. And I remember him from an episode of the A-Team that he was on. Yeah. Well, that'll bring this one to a close. This has been a good day. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all of it. I've enjoyed experiencing it, sharing it with you. Come back tomorrow at 2 o'clock for a brand new video. And until then, there's going to be a box here and a box over here. You can choose either one, take you on a new adventure, take you somewhere else. And then come back tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We'll do it all over again. See you then.